Good morning, everybody. Ooh, there's some people here. Well, we will see how it goes today. Say hi in the chat if you're logged in. Definitely practicing indoors today. It's raining here. So have patience with background noise and animals, but we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be Ashtanga. Maybe good morning. See, Wi-Fi is better in here today too. I couldn't see any of the chat till after yesterday, so at least we get to say hi to everybody. We're gonna try the AirPods, see if that works better. Good morning, good morning. Not sure how much I'm gonna remix today. We'll just see how it goes. Kind of feeling some good old traditional Ashtanga, but who knows? We'll see what happens. We'll give it another minute or so. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Does it sound okay? I think it'll be okay. If you're all saying hi, that's a good sign. Don't need anything besides your mat. If you have a book or a block, yay, thanks, Alicia. Book or a block or whatever else you want to have nearby, that is fine, but you don't need it. And we'll get started pretty soon here. Ooh, more people today. Hopefully everybody's having a good Sunday morning. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. You can come to standing at the top of your mat. Go ahead and just find Samasthiti, your mountain pose. Arms can be by the sides or maybe in front of your heart. Feel a tall spine, your belly lifting up and in, hips are level. Maybe let the eyes close. Just notice your breath moving in and out. Just feeling the body as you arrive here. You begin to find a deeper breath now, a bigger inhale through the nose, belly fills, ribs expand, fill up, and then open your mouth side out with some sound. Again, try that deep inhale, try to generate some sound, and then open your mouth side out. This time, full inhale through the nose with sound. Through the nose, exhale with sound. One more big inhale, blink the eyes open. Exhale, arms fall by your sides. Inhale, arms sweep high to the sky, reach up, fill up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Not rushing yet. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, lower from high plank to low. Inhale, forward, upward facing, look to the sky. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. A few breaths here. Air moving in and out through your nose. This first round is focused on the breath, really trying to have full even inhales and even exhales with sound. Inhale, high onto your toes. Exhale, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arm sweep high to the sky. Use the full breath. Pretty Ashtanga this morning. Exhale, lower your arms, Samasthiti. Second round, inhale, arm sweep up, look up, reach. Exhale, fold in, let your belly squeeze. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float it back, lower. Inhale, slide forward, lift your chest, feel your head lift. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. This time, find a steady gaze and look back between the legs or up toward the belly. So strong breath now and a steady gaze. Inhale, lift high onto your toes. Exhale, look forward, walk or hop. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, arm sweep high, fill up. Exhale, lower the arms, Samasthiti. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Some rhythm now with the breath. Inhale, length. Exhale, plant your hands, maybe float, lower down. Inhale, forward, upward facing, press down through the feet. Exhale, back, downward facing. Can you really press into the hands? Feel the knuckles root down, entire palm sealing to the mat. So allows your hips to press toward the back of your mat and lift higher. Inhale, lift high onto your toes. Exhale, send it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, lower. Fourth round, inhale, reach tall, fill up, lots of air. Exhale, fold in. Use the breath to build heat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale is your vinyasa. Really notice the belly squeeze and hollow out at the bottom of every exhale. Inhale, high onto your toes. Exhale, send it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, full. Inhale, sweep your arms high to the sky. Exhale, arms lower. Last round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, vinyasa. The mind wanders, that's okay. Bring your attention back to your breath. Inhale, high onto your toes. Exhale, send it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, sweep the arms high to the sky, standing tall. Exhale, lower the arms, Samasthiti. Moving into Surya Namaskar B. Bend your knees. Lift your arms. Big inhale, Utkatasana chair pose. Take an extra round of breath here to really sink the hips low. Feel your bum sink down and back. Hug the belly in. One more inhale. Exhale, straight legs, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, forward, upward facing. Exhale, back, downward facing. Keep exhaling, right foot steps forward. Back heel spins down. Use your whole inhale to lift your arms. Warrior one. Big breath in, reach up, look up. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, and take your vinyasa. Same thing, left side. From down dog, left foot steps up. Back heel down. Inhale, full breath. Find stillness at the top. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, lower down. Maybe noticing a change in the breath here. Moving a little bit quicker. You have a few breaths in down dog. Smooth it out. Inhale, lift high onto your toes. Exhale, hop it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees a lot. Lift your arms. Chair pose. Full inhale. Exhale, come to standing. Samasthiti. Second round, bend your knees. Lift your arms. Big breath in. Exhale, straight legs, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Lower down, vinyasa. You know where you're going now from down dog. Your right foot steps up. Use a full inhale for warrior one. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, and flow. Same thing, left side, left foot steps up, back heel spins down. Big inhale, see your thumbs. Exhale, vinyasa. Smooth out your breath. Inhale, high onto your toes. Exhale, walk or hop. Inhale for length. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees, lift your arms. Utkatasana. Exhale, come to standing. Last round, bend the knees, look up, see your thumbs. Exhale, straight legs, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, flow. Let your breath be your rhythm now, all the way to down dog. Step the right foot up. You have a lunge on each side. And then a vinyasa. From down dog, it's the left side. And then a vinyasa. Maybe feel some heat building now. Notice the heart pumping, the change in the breath. It's a little warmer now than when you began. Inhale high onto your toes. Exhale, walk or hop it forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, lift your arms. Last chair pose for now. Big inhale. Exhale, come to standing. On your inhale, step or hop your feet about hip width apart. It's not too wide. Bring your hands to your hips. Take an inhale, lift and lengthen, and then exhale, fold and keep that length through the chest. Reach down, catch your big toes with your peace sign fingers. Inhale, peek out, straight arms. Exhale, fold in, belly to thighs, elbows bend out to the side. 5 strong breaths here. Hear your breath. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release your toes. You can slide the entire hand underneath the feet. It's okay to bend your knees a lot. If you need that to get the hands underneath the feet, that's fine. Inhale, lengthen straight arms. Exhale, fold in second time. Padahastasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, step or hop your feet together. Inhale, big quarter turn, step out to the right. Turn your right toes to face the back of your mat. Keep your hips pretty level, your spine long. Don't let it round. Exhale, fold forward and down. Find your shin, ankle, your big toe. Tuck your right hip under, look up, see your left hand triangle pose. 5 breaths. Can you still hear your breath now that we're pausing in each shape for 5 breaths? Take one more inhale, see your left hand. Exhale, look down. We're gonna do a little remix here. Slide your right fingertips forward into half moon. Pressing down through your right foot, ground it down. Right fingertips like a kickstand. Can you straighten through the left leg? Flex through the left toes. You might start by looking down. You can play with shifting the gaze to the side, even up toward your hand. Your mat is on carpet as a challenge, so good luck to you, like me. One more inhale. Exhale, land lightly. Let's change sides. Pivot the left toes to face the front of your mat. Hips are level, belly is up and in. Exhale, forward and down, triangle. Left hand finds something, your shin, your ankle, your big toe. Right hand is reaching straight up from the shoulder. Look up, see your fingertips. Exhale, look down. Let's add half moon on this side. Slide the left fingertips in front of the left toes. Straighten and kick through your right foot as you lift it up and off the mat. Start by looking down. Use your drishti to help you. Hug your belly in. Really straighten through all of your limbs. We've got 3 more right here. It's okay. Shift the gaze even if you wobble and fall. One more big inhale. Exhale, land lightly. Pause in your T, bring your hands to your hips. With hands on hips, pivot your right toes to face the back of the mat. Make sure your hips completely follow, so don't leave them out to the side. Let your hips face the back of your mat. Take your left hand, reach it forward and down. Can plant inside or outside the foot, maybe even rest on the shin, whatever is comfortable for you. When you're ready, inhale, twist to the right, lift your right arm. Using the entire belly to twist. So twist from the navel, rib cage rotates, and your shoulders. Use your whole spine. Then exhale, look down. Slide your left fingertips forward. Let's do revolved half moon. This time you're balancing on your right leg, but the left hand is down, so you're keeping the twist. Right arm is lifted. Flex and kick through your left leg as you pick it up off the mat. I know it's hard. Breathe. One more inhale. Try to see your right hand. Exhale, land lightly. Inhale, come up to your T. Bring your hands back to your hips. Pivot the left toes to face the front of your mat. Make sure your hips completely follow. Take your right hand, inhale, reach forward and down. Right hand can plant inside or outside the left foot. Maybe rest on the shin. When you're ready, Twist from your belly, use your rib cage, use your shoulders, use everything to twist to the left, look up, see your left hand. Back heel is grounded, legs are straight, press down through both feet. Can you still hear your breath? Exhale, lift down. Right fingertips stay down, slide forward. Kick your right leg behind you. Revolved half moon. Straighten through both legs. Press down through your standing leg. Straighten through your right knee. Try to see your left hand. One more inhale. Exhale, land lightly. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, arms out to a T. Let's step back to the top today. Samasthiti. On your inhale, step out. Big quarter turn step to the right. Always stepping out to the right. Make sure your stance is really wide this time. Turn your right toes to face the back of your mat. Bend your right knee. Exhale, you might bring your right forearm to your right thigh. Right hand can come down inside or outside the right foot. Swim your left arm up and over your ear for extended side angle. So notice the right hip tucking under so you can roll your chest open and shine it toward the ceiling. Maybe look up, see your left fingertips. Smooth and steady breath, belly hugs in. Exhale, lift down. Press into the right foot to inhale, stand up to a T and change sides. Left toes turn out. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh. Left hand down inside or outside of the foot. Right arm up and over your ear. Big inhale. Notice if the chest is trying to face down. Can you roll it open to the side like one day it will find the sky? Exhale, lift up. Inhale, stand up to a T. Let's revolve this shape. So turn your right toes to face the back of the mat. Press your hands together. Turn so the hips completely face the back of your mat. Exhale, lean forward, and then twist to the right. Hook left elbow outside your right knee. Revolve side angle. And stay in this prayer twist here. Maybe open the arms. Right arm swimming up and over your ear. Left hand reaching down outside the right foot. Try to sink the right hip down a little bit. Don't let it fly away. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, stand up to a T, change sides. Hands pressed together in front of the heart. Turn your left toes to face the front of the mat. Make sure your hips follow so you can lean forward. Exhale, twist to the left. Hook right elbow outside the left knee. Can you still hear your breath? Exhale, lift up. Inhale, stand up to a T. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Samasthiti. Inhale, big step out to the right. Feet stay parallel this time. Maybe not your widest step. Exhale, fold forward, both hands down to the mat. Inhale, half lift. So it's a long spine. Peek forward. Try to see your eyebrows. Exhale, fold in. Walk the hands back in line with the feet. Use your hands to help you rock the hips so they are in line with the feet. They're not leaning way back. Reach the crown of the head down toward the mat. Prasarita Padahastasana A. Notice the belly lifting so the spine can lengthen. Inhale, half lift. Exhale your hands to your hips. Inhale, stand all the way up. Take an exhale just to adjust your feet, especially if the toes turn out. Bring them back in. Inhale, arms reach out. Exhale, hands come right back to your hips. Take an inhale to try to lengthen your rib cage farther away from your hips. So really tall spine, stand as tall as you can, like somebody's stretching you up. Keep that length as you exhale, fold in. Again, notice where the hips are. Are they stacking over the ankles? Try to not let them press back very far. Hands are on the hips. You're still reaching the crown of the head down toward the mat. Inhale, pressing your handstand all the way up. Exhale, adjust your toes. Third round, inhale, reach your arms out. Exhale, drop your hands back behind the hips, interlace your fingers. Inhale, shoulders roll back, heart lifts, look up. Exhale, fold forward, hands float up and away from your hips. Prasarita Padahastasana C. The pinky fingers are reaching toward the ground. The belly is lifting up and in. Again, notice where the hips are stacking. Can you keep that length in your front side body? Let your hands lead. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, adjust your legs. Maybe hands come to hips. D variation. Inhale, arms reach out. Big inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Try to catch your big toes with your peace sign fingers. Maybe you might catch the ankles or the calves, whatever's there. Inhale, length. Exhale, fold in. Use your hands to help. This time you have your hands there to help you pull in, to rock the hips slightly forward without doing a somersault. Lengthen the spine. Lift the belly. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, stand all the way up, arms out to a T. Exhale, step to the top of your mat, Samastitihi. Last round. Inhale, quarter turn step out to the right, pause here. Not your widest step this time, a little bit shorter. Drop your hands behind your back, find reverse prayer. Give yourself a fist bump or grab opposite forearms. Whatever you find in the hands, leave them there as you pivot your right toes to face the back of the mat. Hips completely follow. Take an inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold in. Pelvis is turning to try to face the right knee. Long through your chest and your spine. Feel the entire palm press together if the hands are in reverse prayer. Can you press down through both legs? Feel the right hip slide back. Big exhale, curl in, head to knee. Keep the hands the same as you inhale, stand up, pivot your toes to face the other direction. So left toes face the front of the mat. Make sure your hips follow. Take an inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold in. Feel a slight twist in the chest and the hips, so the pelvis is aimed toward the left knee. Exhale, curl in, head to knee. Inhale, stand all the way up, release your arms to a T. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, Samastitihi. Some balance now. You can stay on your mat. You might step off onto a harder surface or maybe toward your wall. We'll turn and face you. Inhale, draw your right knee up in front of you. So you'll do this opposite than me, I think. Reach your right hand down. You might catch your right knee, your right shin, your right big toe. Left hand on your left hip. Make sure the hips are level. the hips are level and the chest is lifted, you may stay here. On your inhale, you may kick the right leg out in front of you part of the way or all the way. Notice if that takes the hips out of alignment or the chest sags down, back off a little bit, maybe bend the leg again. Can you keep your breath strong right here? Big inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, slowly, slowly move the right leg out to the right. Feel your kneecap roll open, the thigh roll open like the inner thigh is trying to face the sky. Then slightly turn your gaze to the left. Shift the gaze, find something to stare at. Belly is hugging up and in, hips are still level. Inhale, bring the leg back through center. Reach down, catch the foot with both hands. Even if the knee is really bent, that's fine. You can do it just like this. Exhale, bow and head the knee. Inhale, release your foot, hands to hips, 5 breaths right here. So kicking your right toes out, hips level, heart lifted. You got 3 more breaths, lift a little higher. One more inhale. Exhale, release, shake it out. Moving my mat all over the place. Try the left side, inhale your left knee up. Right hand stays glued to your hip. Left hand catches your left knee, your left shin, maybe your left big toe. Check out the hips, are they level? Check out the heart, is it lifted? Then maybe begin to inhale, kick your left leg out in front of you. Feel the left hip slide back. Notice if the left shoulder's leaning forward a lot, try to pull it back. You got 3 more. Big inhale. Exhale, feel the leg roll open to the left. It's almost like your knee is trying to point behind you. Not all the way to the side, maybe 45 degrees, and then shift your gaze to the right. Hug your belly in, standing tall, hips are still level. Press down through your standing leg. Inhale, bring the leg back through center. Reach down, catch your foot with both hands. Exhale, head to knee, 1 breath. Keep your toes floating, don't let them tap down. 5 breaths right here, D variation. Lift your heart, press down through your standing leg, squeeze and lift. Breath is strong. One more big inhale. Exhale, release. Ardha Baddha Padahastasana. Take your right leg, draw it up. You might come to a figure 4. You can always catch the foot, slide the right foot into the left hip crease. Wherever you're at, exhale the right hand behind your back. Inhale, lift your left arm. Exhale, fold in. So move slowly here. If you're in figure 4, you might just sink down, press the palms together. Maybe keep one arm behind the back. You might even be able to bring both hands down to the mat. If you're in the full shape, you can drop the head and gaze back past the shin. On your inhale, half lift, look out. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, kick the right toes out, stand tall. Exhale, release the foot to the mat. Try the left side. Inhale the left foot up. Ankle crosses over the knee. Or slide the left foot into your hip crease. Exhale, left hand might come behind your back. Inhale, lift the right arm. Exhale, fold in. So again, choosing where you want to stop, listening to your knee, your hip. If you're close to the bind, when you fold, you might be able to reach and catch the big toes or not. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend your standing leg, hands to hips. Inhale, stand up, kick the left toes out. Exhale, release. Standing at the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms high to the sky. Exhale, fold in, heart to thighs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, take my favorite vinyasa of this series. From down dog, bend your knees. Hop forward. Land in chair. I promised you chair was coming back. So sink your bum low, lift your hands, press them together, 5 breaths. Don't shy away. Don't let the legs straighten. You only have 5 breaths here, so make them count. Big inhale. Exhale, straight legs forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, vinyasa. Inhale, forward, upward facing. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Step the right foot up. Back heel spins down, lift your arms, warrior 1. 5 breaths here, so feel the right hip sink down to the back. Straighten and press through the left leg, the left foot. Can you keep the gaze on your thumbs as you inhale, straighten the right leg? Pivot the feet to face the back of the mat. Exhale, bend your left knee. Now you're in warrior 1, facing the back. Exhale, arms to a T, warrior 2. You might have to adjust the feet, but reach equally through the arms, feel the hips. Notice if they're tilting, make them level. Gaze over your left fingertips. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Pivot the toes to face the front of the mat. Exhale, bend your right knee. Last 5 breaths standing. So really make them count. Big inhale. Exhale, cartwheel down. Take a vinyasa. Woohoo. From downward facing dog, inhale, lift high on your tiptoes. Exhale, bend your knees, hop through to seated. However that looks for you. You might just drop down to the knees. Swing the legs around, that's fine. Once you arrive at seated, plant your hands close to your hips. Inhale, sit up really tall. Exhale, you're dropping just the chin to the chest. Dandasana, staff pose. The toes are flexing, so they're coming toward you so much that the heels lift. Hug the belly in, really active legs. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, reach forward, catch your big toes. You might have to bend the knees to do this. That is fine. You can always catch the shins also. Once you catch something, inhale, lengthen your arms, reach your chest out. Exhale, fold in, Padahastasana A. So notice the belly hugging up and in to get out of your way as the chest lengthens. The inner thighs roll down. The hands aren't doing a lot of the work, the hips are. So they're tilting. Now straight arms. Exhale, release your big toes. You can take a second grip, maybe catching the outside edges of the feet, or you can bind a wrist beyond the feet. Once you find your grip, inhale, straight arms lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release your grip. Slide the hands behind you. Plant the hands about 6 inches behind the hips. Point through your toes a lot. On your inhale, lift the pelvis to the sky, reverse plank. If it feels okay, you can lower the head back, look behind you. Always an option to bend the knees. Do reverse tabletop with bent legs, pressing down through the feet. You got 3 more breaths here to lift the hips. Balls of the feet reaching down toward the mat. One more inhale. Exhale, lower. Scoot your bum forward. Inhale, pick up your toes. Exhale, crisscross the ankles, pull the feet in. You might pick it up and swing it through. You might roll over the shins, step back, take a vinyasa. From down dog, hop through to seated once again. Always an option to skip these vinyasas. We'll always come back through to seated. Ardha Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana. So catch your right foot and place it over the left knee. You might slide the right foot up into the hip crease. So we did the shape standing. Now we're going to do it seated. Exhale the right hand behind your back. See if you can find the big toe. Reach forward, catch the foot or the ankle or the shin. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. 5 breaths right here. Inhale, straight arm, look out. Exhale, release the shape. You can take the vinyasa in between sides if you want, or just bump up your hips. And then try the left side. Draw the left foot in on an inhale. Exhale, left hand behind your back. Maybe find the toes. Reach out and catch the foot. Inhale, straight arm, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release the shape. Go ahead and try the vinyasa here if you want. Inhale, pick up your toes. Exhale, pick it up, swing it through, or roll over the shins, hop back. From down dog, hop right back through to seated. 2 straight legs in front of you to start. You're going to bend the right leg a lot. Bring the right foot outside the right hip. So if this is too intense, you might catch like a folded blanket or folded towel or a block or a book and slide it underneath the left hip. Just listen to your body. Reach forward, catch the shin, ankle, something. Inhale to lengthen out. Exhale to fold in. Triangle Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. Inhale, length. Straight arms. Exhale, release the right leg long. Vinyasa between sides if you want. Otherwise, plant your hands, lift your hips, and then change sides. So left leg bends back. Left ankle outside the left hip. Listen to the body. Reach forward, catch something. Right shin, right ankle, maybe the right foot. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Everybody's trying this vinyasa this time. Scoot your bum forward. Inhale, pick up your toes. Exhale, crisscross, plant your hands. Step back, lower. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, left hand to the toes. Hop right back through to seated. Legs straighten out. This time the right foot slides in, so the right foot presses into the left inner thigh. Try to close your knee as much as possible, so less space between the calf and the hamstring. Reach forward, catch something. Inhale, length. Exhale, fold. So feel the pelvis, the chest rotating toward the left knee. Lengthen your spine out. Janu Shirshasana A. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, release. Straight right leg. You can take the vinyasa or just maybe bump it up. Plant your hands, lift your hips. I know you're all ignoring me at this point, but that's okay. Slide the left foot in. Try to really close the left knee joint as much as possible. Press your left heel into the right inner thigh. Reach forward, catch something, maybe your wrist, maybe the foot, maybe the shin. Inhale, straight arms lengthen. Exhale, fold. Again, notice which way the chest, the pelvis is pointing. Inhale, length, straight arms. Exhale, release. Straighten the left leg, scoot your bum forward. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, crisscross, plant your hands. Bump it up, send it back. On your inhale, lift high, hop through to seated. So 2 straight legs. We're gonna add in Marichiyasana A today. Bend your right knee a lot. Catch your right ankle. Pull the heel in close to your hip, but slide it out to the right a little bit. So some space between the inner thigh and the right foot. We're gonna start with Marichiyasana A, so there's no twist here. Lift your right arm above your head. Big inhale, and then reach it forward, thumbs down in the right hand. Exhale, wrap your hand around the front of your shin. Pick up the left hand, reach it behind your back. Both hands can find your shirt. Maybe you have a towel. Maybe you can catch opposite fingers. Fold forward, 5 breaths. Really active left leg flexing through the left toes. Point them toward the sky. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, release the arms and the legs. Vinyasa between sides if you're feeling extra today, or plant your hands, bump it up before we change. Right leg stays straight, bend the left knee a lot, catch the left ankle, slide the foot in and out to the left. So leave some space there. Take an inhale, lift your left arm, reach it forward, thumbs down as you exhale, wrap the arm around your shin. Reach the right hand behind your back. You might be able to catch fingers in your shirt. Fold in. Right leg is active, right toes face the sky. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release your arms and your legs, scoot your bum forward. Inhale, pick up the toes. I know these vinyasas. Exhale, plant your hands, send it back. Keep them in for heat. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lift your hips. Hop through to seated. This time adding the twist, Marichiyasana C. So legs are straight, set it up the same way. Bend your right knee, catch your right foot, slide it back toward the hip. This time, plant your right hand behind you. Exhale, twist to the right and try to get your ribs outside the right thigh. Take an inhale, lift your left arm. Exhale, hook it outside the knee. You might be able to wrap around, maybe not today. We've all got a Corona belly we're working with, eating all the food. So just twist, look past your right shoulder. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Take that vinyasa if you want it. Otherwise, bump up your hips. Lower down and change sides. Hopefully you're sweating. I am. Catch the left foot, pull it in. Plant your left hand behind you. Use that hand to help you twist. Get the rib cage outside the left thigh. Take an inhale, lift your right arm and hook. Use every exhale to twist and look past your left shoulder. Right toes are active, facing the sky. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release, straighten the left leg out, scoot forward. Inhale, pick up your toes. Go ahead, take the vinyasa, crisscross, plant your hands, pick it up, send it back. I know, the moment we've all been waiting for. Once you hit down dog, hop through to seated. Rock back on your bum. Lift your toes, lift your arms, boat pose. So glue the knees together. Even if they're bent, glue them together, but maybe try to straighten the legs. We're already counting our first 5 breaths here. Point through your toes. Let the legs shake. Feel a crunch in the low belly here. Ribs moving toward the hips. One more inhale. Exhale, can you crisscross your shins? Pull the feet in without them touching the mat. Plant your hands in front of your hips. Lean forward. Inhale, bump up your bum. Exhale, lower down. Second round. Inhale, lift your toes. 5 breaths. One more big inhale. Exhale, crisscross. Inhale, bump it up. Lift your hips. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, third. Probably final round. You don't know, so lift your legs, reach and point. One more inhale. Exhale, crisscross, bump it up. Go ahead, swing it through, send it back. You're welcome. Lower down. Take an extra breath here in up dog. Let the thighs tap down. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Look straight up. Exhale, push back, down dog. On your inhale, hop through to seated. This time, bring the soles of the feet together. So soles of the feet come together. Pull the heels in close to the groin. Keep your elbows in close to your hips. So the hands catch onto the feet. You're not using your arms to do all the folding. The elbows are pressing down onto the inner thighs. The hips are tilting forward. Then, hi boo-boo, let the spine round. Hug the belly up and in, out of the way. Inhale, roll up. Open your legs to a wide straddle, not your widest straddle, maybe just a 90-degree angle, whatever's comfortable in your body. On your exhale, fold forward and catch the big toes. Just catch the shins, catch the outside edges of the feet. On your inhale, can you feel the hips tilt forward while the knees stay pointing toward the sky? Exhale, begin to fold in. Belly and chest and chin reaching toward the mat. Upavisha Konasana. Inhale, long spine, peek forward. Exhale, sit up. Bring the legs together. You're facing the top of your mat. Inhale, pick up your toes. Exhale, crisscross, plant your hands, step back, take a vinyasa. From down dog, hop through to seated and lie down on your back. You guys are doing good. Sticking with me here. Hug your knees into your chest. For a minute, rock side to side. Plant your feet close to your hips. You have 2 rounds of back bends coming your way. Arms down by your sides. Inhale, peel the hips up and away from the floor. Press down through your feet. Pelvis pressing toward the sky. Maybe roll your shoulders underneath. 5 breaths here. Exhale, roll down. You can take bridge again, or you can go a little bit higher. Plant the hands alongside the ears. Elbows face the sky. Press into hands and feet for Urdhva Dhanurasana. Maybe walk the hands in a handprint. Heels melting down. Press through the feet to open through the shoulders. Exhale, roll down. On your inhale, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And then rock and roll front to back all the way up to seated. Reach forward, catch something, your shins, your feet, maybe your wrist, but it doesn't need to be your deepest forward fold. Take an inhale, straight arms. Exhale, fold in, Paschimottanasana. Can you soften a little bit here? It'll be a bit of a longer hold. So just release through the shoulders. Feel the belly lift up and in. Release the weight of your head. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sit up and roll all the way down to your back. Keep your legs close together. Arms by your sides. Inhale, lift your toes to the sky. You can stay here in waterfall, or you can lift the hips away from the ground. Walk the hands up the back. Wiggle the elbows a little bit closer together for shoulder stand. Salamba, Sarvangasana. Feel the thighs squeeze together. Point through your toes. Really active legs here. Lift into the neck. You stick with it for about 5 more breaths. If you're in waterfall, you can stay there with the hips in the ground. If it feels okay, go ahead, lower the toes up and over your head for Halasana, plow pose. Legs are pretty straight here. Hands may release down to the mat. You can even interlace the fingers. Keep the spine long if you can. So hips are lifting. Point through the toes. Inhale, bend your knees, kind of passing through Karna Padasana here just to roll down. Use your hands to control the descent. So you roll all the way down onto your back. Legs long here, arms by your sides. Inhale, puff up your chest, leave your hips down, crown of the head comes down for Matsyasana, fish pose. If the hips and the head are on the ground, can you lift your toes, lift your hands at a 45-degree angle? Uttana Padasana, 5 breaths, squeeze and lift. Straight legs. One more inhale. Exhale, lower. A Chakrasana if you've got space and no animals or kids are in the way. Otherwise, hug your knees in and just rock to seated. You can find an easy seat. This is so great. I don't run out of time, you guys. Catch your right foot. Slide it into the left hip crease if you'd like a half lotus. If you want full lotus, then you catch the left foot, slide it into the right hip crease. Wrap your arms around your back. Catch opposite forearms, opposite elbows, something. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold in, Baddha Padmasana. Can you make the breath deep and smooth and steady now? A longer, slower breath. On your inhale, roll up. Bring your thumb and your index finger together. Other 3 fingers are together and long. Rest the wrists on the knees, straight arms. Inhale, sit up tall like you did in Dandasana. Exhale, drop only your chin to your chest. Shoulders stay sliding down your back. Heart stays lifted. Eyes are almost all the way closed, like you're gazing past your nose tip. Some of the deepest, slowest breaths yet right here. On your inhale, lift your gaze, blink your eyes open, release the arms. If you want to take Uplutuhi, pick up your lotus, go ahead. If you want to take a final vinyasa, go ahead. Otherwise, just extend your legs long. Lie down on your back. Try to stick with me for just a few moments of Shavasana here. I know it can be hard with distractions in the household, but try to take just a couple moments here to extend your legs. Let your feet fall wide. Hands away from your hips, palms face the sky. Close your eyes and let the breathing be natural. Take rest. Shavasana. Take a big inhale. Open your mouth side out. You can wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead. Take a nice long stretch. You roll into one side or rock straight up to an easy seat. Let your eyes be closed for a moment more. So your hands pressed together in front of your heart. Just notice how the body feels. Whether it's sweaty, lighter. Notice any change to the breath, the mind. Take a big inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, fold forward, seal your practice. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, blink your eyes open. Namaste. Ooh. You guys, I meant to do headstand and I didn't, but oh well. How's everybody doing? It's very nice not having to stick to an hour. Hope everybody feels good. Thanks, Raquel. So many people here this morning. You guys made me happy. I am super sweaty, so I hope you are too. I hope everybody feels good. Yeah, thanks, Yossi. You're welcome. Thanks, John. Thanks, Vanessa. Glad you guys are here. I'm trying to think what's going on. I teach next Tuesday night, Yin. Join me for that. Again, if you need more classes, all of us who are teaching on YouTube, thanks, Liza. All of us who are teaching on YouTube are, it saves the live stream, so you can take them whenever you want. So if you want to go back, this was pretty much straight up Ashtanga, minus I added like 2 things. So it'll work anytime if you need a class. Please share, please follow on Spotify. I know everybody though, so glad to see you. Happy Sunday. Send me a message on Instagram if you have any questions. Otherwise, bye.